I can hear a melody coming over from above. I can hear your voice calling me.
About to leave the train station, and we're gonna head off to our accommodation here in town, and here we are in Wurtzburg. Sylvia, what do you have there?
Veda Weissen, or some kind of wine that's the first step of fermenting, so it's pretty interesting. I don't think I'd be having this at home, but it's got some alcohol in it, which is good.
Does it taste like pop?
Nope.
Taste like lemonade?
Lemonade with a lot of alcohol in there. Woo!
Sylvia is having, of course, when you have Veda Weissen, for Feta Vine, you have to have this onion cake right down here, which is what that is right there. It's an onion cake.
And it's delicious.
Is that very good? Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay, so good morning from the town of Wurtzburg. It is Sunday, September the 18th, I think. Anyhow, as you will see in just a moment, we have awoken, and the weather here is probably not what I would call your most spectacular, but it is what it is today. So it's going to be a bit of a wet one. And we're going to travel south now on the Romantic Strasse as we work our way towards Bad Mergentheim. So that is approximately 60 kilometers away, and that will be the stop for the night unless we pack it in sooner. We'll see how it goes. So we've arrived into Tauber, I can never say this, Taubertal, and it is, looking at the clock up on the wall there, it is 2 o'clock right now. We had a bit of a wet ride today from Wurtzburg, and of course now the skies are still cloudy, but at least it's not raining as it was earlier in the day. And we had a cup of coffee here at the Paneria and a little bit of a quiche. So we've warmed up a little bit. We're still wet, but next stop will be Bad Mergentheim. So there is my riding partner, and we're going to press on now, are we, Sylvia?
Move on.
Moving on. Here we go. Cycling on our way now to Bad Mergentheim from Taubertal. So Sylvia, what do you think?
Biking. Food every 2 kilometers and flat and all paved.
And up and downs too?
Oh, very few. So easy biking.
And here's your typical bike path. We have not rode with the cars at all so far.
There ain't nobody out this way except for us. There ain't nobody out this way. There ain't nobody out this way. There ain't nobody out this way except for us. There ain't nobody out this way. There ain't nobody out this way. There ain't nobody out this way except for us. I was born in Arizona, then I moved to California. I don't know if I'ma stay, so you should look the other way. In California.
Okay, well, this morning Sylvia and I are leaving the town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber, and we're going to head towards Dinkelsbuhl. Beautiful day today, so here we go.
It's not me. I don't know if I'ma stay, so you should look the other way. In California.
You can be my guiding light. Keep me company in the night. That's all I need. All I want is for you to stay a little longer now. With arms around me like a border, like the air I breathe.
Well, Well, good morning from Dinkelsbuhl. It's Thursday, the 21st of September today, and Sylvie and I are about to set off from Dinkelsbuhl. We're going to be traveling towards Donauworth. And there's one of our hosts from the youth hostel. Tschüss.
Schöne Fahrt noch.
Danke. So we're going to head off now to Donauworth, and we had a great stay here at the hostel last night. They let us stay here even though we're not members, so it was really nice of them, and we had a brand new room as you will see in the vlog. But super stay here in Dinkelsbuhl.
You can be my safety zone. Somewhere I can go when I feel alone. That's all I need, all I want is to stay a little longer now. Arms around me like a border, like an endless stream. You take me in to a place that I've never been. Now I'm giving in to your touch. I will never get enough. Diving deep into the ocean.
Love will make you do wrong.
We have almost arrived into Landsberg. Today was a much better day, a little bit more interesting cycling as well. We've been following the lake out of Augsburg, but so far the rest has been a little bit more interesting, and we're not too far away from what is the destination of the route, but we might continue on past that on our way to Fussen, so we'll see how things go.
Love will make you do wrong.
Sunday today here in Germany, and we're currently in Landsberg, and this is the final stage of the Romantic Strasse as we travel from Landsberg down to Fussen, and from Fussen we will have to contemplate a route which might take us back to Rosenheim. We have roughly 3 to 4 days to make that trip back to Rosenheim. Might make it through Innsbruck, or we may just go direct, but we're gonna have to stop at a bicycle shop somewhere in Rosenheim to sort that one out. Stop in Fussen somewhere to figure that out. But today's ride should be about 35 miles, and we'll be in Fussen later today. Had a good stay here in Landsberg, and here goes the final stage of the Romantic Strasse. We've just left Kinsau, and we're still en route to Fussen. Absolutely beautiful day here today. 25 degrees. We've been on roads most of the day. And all there have been cars on there, they're really good. They just go by you, no problems. So we're still en route to Fussen. Figure probably about another 20 kilometers to go or so. But just a unbelievably beautiful ride. You can see the just the edge of the mountains up ahead of us, and we're approaching the Alps. And just, what can I say? It's a great day today. So there's my Radler partner. We're Radlers, that's what they call us here in Germany. So what do you think there today, Sylvia, as we drive to Fussen?
Spectacular, all paved. Super weather's about 25. Unbelievable.
The only thing missing is the coffee shop.
Yeah, haven't hit that one yet.
We're missing our 15-mile coffee shop.
Yeah. We're at 17 miles, so we're due
for our coffee shop.
And Buck and I are thinking.
So there's Sylvia with her load, just ahead of me here. I mean, look at the scenery. Why wouldn't you want to come to Germany to cycle? It's a lot more interesting than it was up in the central part. But around Augsburg was kind of blah. But this part truly spectacular as we tootle along here.
Wisdom like water runs down to my feet. The more that you tell me, the less I can sleep. Time is a weapon that takes every man. And let me be young, I won't understand. Rise up like smoke, let the earth show. Mountains come crumbling down, I'll let them go. Rise up to sea, oh let me be. And let the waves crash over me. and things will be rough. Love conquers all, so let there be love. Rise up like smoke, let the earth show. Mountains come crumbling down and let them go. Rise up to sea, oh let me be. Rise up to sea, oh let me be. And let the waves crash over me.
Well, there we have the castle in the distance there. That is not Disneyland, that is real. Okay, so here we are in Schongau. We are just outside of Fussen. We've pretty much completed our journey along the Romantic Strasse. It's been a wonderful trip. There's been some highlights, and there's always some things that you would rather do differently the next time. But overall, it's been a great journey. Roughly 400 and I think it was around 420 something kilometers, I think, the whole stretch. We did it over a period of 7 days. A couple days were pressed a little bit harder, but overall a fairly easy ride. And so we're just going to go up to the Disneyland Castle copy. This is the original one though. So what do you think of your trip so far, Sylvia?
Prima! No flat tires, no problems with anything, so excellent trip.
And no flats so far, huh?
Couldn't be better.
Right on, just a little bit pooped today, but you did good.
Yeah, thanks, Beef.
Every time you move.
Also, good morning. We have arrived into Fussen. This is technically the last stage of the Romantic Strasse. From here, the route would continue on in through the Alps on the Via Claudia Augusta, and that's probably our next trip. But it took us a little over 7 days, but not pressing it too hard the last few days. Some fantastic riding and some great sights. Some boring portions, but it was a great trip overall, and we are now here in Fussen, and we're going to carry on now. We're going to probably head north, and we're going to work our way back up towards Brookmühl from here. Next stop will likely be in Obergammerau. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of September, and we are currently in Bad Coldgrub, and we took the train here from Obergammerau because, can you hold the bike there for a sec? because I have developed 2 broken spokes in my bicycle. That may have happened back in Fussen when a cord got stuck in there, but you know, it's hard to tell. So we tried to get a bike shop in Obergammergau, but they close for the strangest hours. Either they don't open till 4 o'clock or they close from 12 till 2. It's complicated. So we're going to currently just keep cycling on. We're going to press on. Worst case scenario, we can always take the train back towards Bad Tolz and from there back to Bruckmühl. But we're going to try cycling our way to Bad Tolz. Today it's a beautiful day here. We just worked our way north of the mountains at the edge of the Alps, such that we don't have to go through them. We'll stay on the fringe of it, and hopefully we'll have a great cycle today. We're going free willy-nilly, no plans. We have a rough idea where we got to go, so we're going to use the GPS to guide us along the way, and the next stop at the end of the day will be Bad Tolz. So there is Sylvia, and she's waiting to rock and roll here. Her bicycle managed to survive the trip a little bit better than mine did. So, ready to hit the road, Rattler? There you go.
I get lost. I'd rather go dive into the
Okay, so I forgot my gloves at that old route. We drove over to the Jaeger house, and we just got the train coming back, and Sylvia said I'd never get them, but here they are. Woohoo!
I get lost.
Well, this is part of the adventure, doing it yourself. We're on a footweg.
A little bit different than the Romantic Strasse.
I get lost.
Okay, September the 29th today. It's our last day on the road. Yesterday we traveled from Obergammergau to Bad Tolz. Today we travel from Bad Tolz to Bruckmühl. Another one of Pete Max's excellent adventures. Uncharted, of course, relying on GPS, Garmin technology, and my high-tech iPad apparatus as demonstrated over here. So far it's been going pretty good, and hopefully today's ride is an uneventful and scenic one on the way to Bruckmühl. I will be joined by my partner, that is Sylvia over there, and she's just about ready to get on the saddle. She's probably worn out watching me trying to figure out my camera. And what do you think? Here we go, Sylvia?
Yeah, here we go. Follow my tour guide. It's very warm for end of September. It's probably about 20 degrees, 22 already. And we're already into September the 29th, so no complaints about this Deutschland.
Well, she's full of words today, but not usually when the camera's on her. Okay, here we go, off to Bruckmühl. Well, you made it slide to Irschenberg. What do you think? Big fist bump. Yeah, we made it back to Irschenberg. Done the full circle. Wurtzburg, Fussen to here. And to complete the circle, we'll be heading off to Bruckmühl. That'll be the grand finale. It's been just a spectacular day here. 25 degrees. And how many miles we put on today?
We're at 28 now.
28 miles, so not too bad of a day.